Hollywood has witnessed scandals, comebacks, and heartbreaking losses, but nothing quite prepared the public for this moment. It wasn't a dramatic announcement or a breaking news banner. It was a quiet sighting, a heavy expression, and a goodbye that felt weighted with meaning. Al Roker, a man who has spent decades bringing warmth and reassurance into American homes, was suddenly at the center of hushed concern. And beside him was his wife, Deborah Roberts, a woman known for her composure and strength, seen in a moment that immediately sparked unease across the broadcast world. It didn't begin with cameras or headlines. It began with silence. Al Roker was reportedly seen leaving a private setting under circumstances that caught the attention of those who know him well. There was nothing theatrical about it, just a stillness, a seriousness that felt unfamiliar. Deborah Roberts was seen close by, her presence calm but clearly protective. Those who witnessed the moment say it wasn't exhaustion or routine stress. It was something deeper, something that suggested life had suddenly pressed pause. Insiders suggest this sighting occurred shortly after Al received medical information significant enough to alter daily rhythms. Phone calls were made quietly. Commitments were adjusted without explanation. Conversations moved behind closed doors, and in that private space, a family began preparing for uncertainty, away from the audience Al has spent his life serving. For decades, Al Roker has been more than a television personality. He has been a constant, a reassuring voice during storms, celebrations, and moments of national anxiety. His laughter, resilience, and openness about past health challenges made him feel not just familiar, but personal to millions. That's why this moment landed so heavily. When someone so steady appears shaken, it resonates far beyond the studio. Friends describe Al as more reflective in recent days, less focused on what's next, more attentive to what's now. A man who has weathered many storms, suddenly taking stock of time, of mornings at home, quiet conversations, and the value of presence, not with fear, but with clarity. Deborah Roberts has always been admired for her journalistic integrity and calm authority, but those close to the couple say something shifted after this moment. She reportedly stepped back from certain public obligations, choosing instead to focus fully on Al and their family. Not with announcements, not with statements, with resolve. Those who know Deborah describe her as having entered a deeply protective season, guarding Al's privacy, maintaining stability for their children, and quietly preparing for whatever lies ahead. Her silence hasn't calmed speculation, it has intensified it. Because when someone so articulate chooses quiet, it usually means the moment deserves reverence, not noise. The phrase "final goodbye" did not emerge from tabloids alone. It came from witnesses who observed a moment between Al and Deborah that felt profoundly human. A pause that lingered, a hand held a beat longer, an exchange that carried more emotion than words ever could. Those present insist it wasn't dramatic, it wasn't staged, it was two people confronting the reality that life can change in an instant. There has been no official statement, and yet the reaction within the industry has been telling. Colleagues, longtime friends, and collaborators are said to have reached out privately, not seeking answers, but offering support. Behind the scenes, schedules are being adjusted with care and respect, not out of panic, but understanding. Perhaps the most poignant part of this story is unfolding far from cameras. Sources say Deborah has been carefully preserving normalcy for their family while carrying emotional weight few ever see. Al, meanwhile, is said to be focusing on what matters most: shared meals, familiar routines, meaningful conversations, less concerned with career milestones, more focused on being present as a husband and father. The media world is no stranger to health scares, but this feels different because of who Al Roker is and how Deborah Roberts is navigating this chapter. They are not shaping a narrative, they are not feeding speculation, they are turning inward, and that quiet speaks volumes. Al Roker has always been more than a broadcaster. He has been a symbol of perseverance, humor, and humanity. And now, insiders say he's reflecting not on legacy as applause, but legacy as love, what remains when the lights dim. Deborah's role in this chapter has only deepened admiration, not because she is visible, but because she isn't. Because sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is stand quietly beside the one they love. If this story made you pause and reflect, now is the moment to subscribe to the channel. We're following developments carefully, and when verified details emerge, you'll hear them here first. Do you believe this moment was a final goodbye or the quiet beginning of a fight for more time? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us as the story continues to unfold.